623-2002. There's only one company that Harold recommends, that is Worldwide Precious Metals, a Canadian company out of Vancouver, and that's who you want to deal with. Somebody that has been throughout the entire bull market of this precious metals game, involved in it. They eat it, they sleep it, they breathe it. This is what they do all day. The website, wwpmc.com, wwpmc.com. The telephone number, 1-866-623-2002. They can help you manage your precious metals investment account. You can trade the market if you want, buy or hold your metal. They're there to help you maximize profit, minimize risk. They're the experts in this very specialized market. Stay away from people that do not specialize in precious metals. The metal can be stored in your behalf, delivered to your door. Talk to precious metals experts like Worldwide to find out all the different ways to be involved in this market. And this is a liquid asset. You can buy and sell with a phone call. Every portfolio should have an allocation of precious metals at all times, good or bad. With all the things that are going on in the world, falling U.S. dollar, inflation, deflation, the current recession, depression, financial crisis, and geopolitical turmoil, now is the time to have an allocation of precious metals in your portfolio for profit and protection. The telephone number, 1-866-623-2002, the website, wwpmc.com, and please remember, this is the only company that Harold recommends. Harold touched on it briefly. There was a story that came out this week. It was picked up by ZeroHedge.com. Also, Bloomberg actually did a story on it. When we talk about $10,000 gold, I'm sure a lot of people think, here we are, around $1,800. That's absolutely crazy. But somebody actually by the name of Dylan Grice, a global strategist at Societe Generale, put together a report. And he actually spent a lot of time putting together all the facts and figures and numbers behind this. And he said a gold-backed dollar puts fair value on gold is $10,000 an ounce. Gold has the potential to jump more than fivefold as the precious metals price catches up with the surging amount of money in the U.S. economy, according to Grice. So all the money that's floating around in the U.S. economy, the fair value on gold, $10,000. We have the chart in our newsletter to go along with this story. If you'd like to read this story, it's a must-read. Call us. We'll be happy to send our free weekly newsletter to you out via email. The telephone number, 1-866-623-2002, 1-866-623-2002. And on the chart, it shows the price at which the U.S. dollar in the monetary base compiled by the Federal Reserve would have been backed by an ounce of gold over the past century. The International Monetary Fund data on the country's gold reserves were used in the calculation. Grice, who's out of London, identified the price as the metal's fair value in a report at $10,000. And that has been that way for many months, in fact, since June. So think about it, $10,000 gold is fair value, according to this report from Societe Generale, a major brokerage firm out of the UK. And to add to that, Mark Faber, famous for his doom, gloom, and boom report, he said this week, gold is dirt cheap. The price could reach, here we go again, $10,000 an ounce. He said in the long term, gold will be very well supported because of global demographics and the continued debasement of fiat currencies, including the U.S. dollar. Compare gold prices to the amount of wealth created in the emerging markets over the last decade and the increase in monetary base around the world. The price of gold is relatively low. He says compare it to the quality and of politicians, and $1,800 per ounce gold is dirt cheap. He says he won't put a price target on the metal, but he does say, according to some statistics, the gold price today should be between $6,000 to $10,000 per ounce. He says if that's true, then dirt cheap might be the right phrase. Monetary policy is not only buoying the gold market, but it's also responsible for the recent market turmoil, Mark Faber says. And he actually goes on to speak more. You can read it in our newsletter. Give us a call. We'll be sending it out to you free of charge via email every week, 1-866-623-2002. But some of the things that really shocked me, Harold, when I was out looking for information this week, the prognostications for gold by the end of the year. James Turk actually came out and said gold, $2,000 within the next 45 days. We also had some major brokerage firms coming out and saying that they see gold $2,000 by the end of the year. Morgan Stanley saying that we could hit $2,000 by the end of the year. Also, GFMS saying we could hit $2,000 by the end of the year. TD Securities saying that we could hit $2,000 by the end of the year. You even had Citigroup coming out and saying $2,000 by the end of the year. And usually people in the mining industry are the most pessimistic, according to John Embry, when it comes to price. But it was interesting coming out this week and saying gold could hit $3,000 in 2013 was Oro Mining's, and he's the chief executive of Oro Mining, John Brownlee. And actually, another gold company, Newmont, coming out and saying it could climb to $2,500 by 2013. That was from their CEO, Richard O'Brien. But this is the thing that really caught my attention this week, Harold, is how bullish so many top-flight analysts are on precious metals. And we have about a minute left here in our segment. But there are a lot of people that are very, very bullish on the metals because they see what's going on in the world as we do. And they're finally coming around to our way of thinking.
Exactly. And in every transaction, there's a buyer, there's a seller, there's a winner, there's a loser. There's somebody who thinks that they're selling a stock because it's going down, and there's somebody who's buying a stock because they think it's going up. So everybody has their own impressions, and that's what makes the market go around. Bottom line is the quality of the people that are looking for these prices are brilliant people. Guys like John Embry and Eric Sprott, I put them up, at the very, very top. So again, these are all numbers that we believe are possible, but the markets have to go through different stages. And basically, we've gone through the first two stages of this bull market, and again, we're going to go into the next, and we analyze those markets as we go along.
The telephone number to invest in precious metals, 1-866-623-2002, 1-866-623-2002. The website to connect with Worldwide Precious Metals is wwpmc.com. wwpmc.com. If you'd like to receive our free weekly newsletter, you can connect with them. They'll be happy to send it out to you via email free of charge. Take a look at that story. This was not only on Bloomberg, but Zero Hedge, Dylan Grice's report. Fair value on gold, $10,000. And even if you don't believe it's true, take a look at it. It will open up your mind to the possibilities and potential of this market in the years to come. The telephone number to speak with Worldwide about investing in precious metals, and this is the only company that Harold recommends that you deal with, 1-866-623-2002, 1-866-623-2002. The website is wwpmc.com. Going to come back and talk about diamonds as the World Financial Report on radio with Harold Siegel and me, Randy Marshall, continues right after this. Welcome back to the World Financial Report on radio with Harold Siegel. My name is Randy Marshall. Joining us via the telephone, our financial expert, Harold Siegel. We're taping this show on September 16th, 2011. Our time is 9:10 Mountain, 11:10 Eastern. Radio show runs on AM 640 in Toronto, 630 CHED in Edmonton. We're on early in Edmonton, and we apologize to our regular listeners because we were unaware of that. It was a last-minute change that was made due to some Edmonton Oilers hockey. And I would tell you that if you ever miss a show, go to Harold's website, hesradio.com, hesradio.com. All the shows are archived there. If we would have known about it on our last show, we would have pre-warned people. We did not know. But that's why Harold has his website, hesradio.com. That's why the shows are archived. That way, if you ever miss a radio show, for whatever reason, are taken away halfway through a show, you can go back and listen to everything in its entirety on his website. To invest in precious metals, there's only one company that Harold recommends, that is Worldwide Precious Metals. wwpmc.com, wwpmc.com, the website. Telephone number 1-866-623-2002, 1-866-623-2002 to speak with them about investing in precious metals, getting our free weekly newsletter. And of course, it's that time of the show where we talk about natural fancy color diamonds. Harold's website is rarecoloreddiamonds.com, rarecoloreddiamonds.com. The featured diamond of the week, you can find it on the website. This diamond is a .36 carat oval fancy intense pink argyle. The color is very strong, and the oval cut is very, very popular for, obviously, resale somewhere down the line. And you can set it in the magnificent Bella Brillante setting. This diamond is a sensational investment. You can see the pictures of the diamond in our newsletter along with the GIA report, and we have pictures of and this is an amazing setting, the Bella Brillante setting. Harold, stunning to say the least, and on the inside it has that little red diamond, and it also has RCD, rare colored diamonds, to obviously signify that this is from your website and your company. But an amazing Argyle Pink Diamond, and we should find out very soon what happened with the Argyle Pink Tender, because obviously the Argyle Pink Tender was released to the world a few months ago, and it's been traveling the world, and at some point the tenders will be either accepted or rejected, and we'll find out exactly where things stood. But I would imagine with only around 55 pink diamonds for the entire world from the Argyle Pink Tender from Rio Tinto, pink diamonds going to continue to go up in value.
Tremendously. It's one of the best investments you could ever make. The diamond market in general is on fire. The prices are skyrocketing in the yellow flawless diamonds and in the Argyle Pink diamonds. And again, we're in a world financial dilemma. The world financial markets are falling apart. You don't know which currency is going to be here anymore. You don't know if the U.S. dollar is going to plummet, if the euro is even going to be here in 2 years from now. You've got countries that are going bankrupt. You've got stock markets around the world that are so volatile, and again, that diamonds are the safest investment, because colored diamonds, unlike white diamonds, colored diamonds are extremely, extremely rare. It takes 50,000 carats of white diamonds to find one colored diamond. The fact is that colored diamonds are so rare that they never, ever fall in price. I've been in the financial business for 35 years, and the price of colored diamonds have never, ever fallen because there's so few of them available. Now, we specialize in all colored diamonds. I mean, red diamonds are the most expensive diamonds in the world. To put things into proper perspective, a 1 carat white diamond of decent quality is worth about $2,500 to $3,000. You look at a 1 carat red diamond, they're worth $2.5 million. Blue diamonds can be worth over $2 million a carat. Pink diamonds are becoming some of the most valuable diamonds in the world. People are buying diamonds for safety. They never ever go down in value. There are certain diamonds that double in price every 4 years, like yellow flawless diamonds, and we specialize in yellow flawless. In fact, my diamond cutter out of Antwerp, Belgium, cuts 80% of the world's flawless yellow diamonds, and those all go to my Canadian clients. We've bought these diamonds for many, many years now. One, because they're a safe asset. Number two, because most of my clients buy them for retirement. They double in price every 4 years. So if you buy a diamond for $20,000, 4 years from now that diamond is going to be worth $40,000, and 4 years later that diamond is going to be worth $80,000. And that's happened for decades now. In fact, back in 1980, you could have bought a 1 carat yellow flawless diamond for about $500. Now they're about $20,000 if you could even get one. These diamonds are the best hedge against inflation. In 1979 and 80, when gold went to $850 and silver went to $50, colored diamonds went up 500% in 2 years. How do you do any better than that? 500% in 2 years, meaning a $20,000 diamond turned out to be a $100,000 diamond. Now, you only want to own the flawless yellows in this case because they're the very best that money can buy, and they go up the most. In fact, we're seeing a 35% increase in the price of yellow flawless diamonds this month because there's so few of them available. And again, people are going to safer assets as opposed to the risky stock market type of thing. Yellow Flawless diamonds, we deliver them directly to you. You own them outright. Most of our clients put them away in their safety deposit boxes. We send you our newsletters each week. We send you our auction results each week. And then when the time comes to sell the diamond, we will sell the diamond for you at our auction business. It's a very, very important asset. With countries going bankrupt and all these horrible situations happening financially around the world, it's the only asset that could be put in your pocket as portable private wealth. You can cross a border with a diamond in your pocket and nobody would know the difference, or on your wife's finger. However, you put $10,000 in your